Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My husband is disabled. He's in a wheelchair and is home 24/7. Because he needs me around to assist him, I'd have him and his chair nearby while I do laundry or cook or clean. He's with me most of the time except for when I go to the bathroom, but even then he'd complain about me being away for so long. I don't even go shopping, everything gets delivered to our home. I haven't seen my girlfriends for a while and have arranged to start having girl nights in at my place since I can't be away from home, especially at night. I asked my husband for some privacy when my friends come and he took it badly. Took it as in I was annoyed and bothered by him, but I assured him it wasn't like that. He said if it's true, then I'd let him sit with us during girls' night in. I absolutely refused and tried explaining that my friends and I need privacy and this is the only time we spend together. I also explained that having him sit with us would ruin the purpose of girls' night in. He threw a hissy fit and called me selfish and rude for refusing. He started giving me the cold shoulder, saying until I agreed to include him, he would not be speaking to me. Was I wrong for choosing this hill to die on according to him? No. Why isn't the husband appreciating his wife more when she literally does everything for him? And she just wants a girls' night in. And she's not even going out for the girls' night. She's literally having it inside her own home and he's still gonna be mad. Like, why does the husband even want to sit with them? Like, go watch a movie by yourself or something. I'm so confused. The fact that he's trying to like guilt trip her to feel bad. What? Why? Why doesn't he feel bad that she can't have a girls' night out? Do you know what I mean? I think it's the fact that he just feels so entitled to everything. Like even her privacy. I can't believe he's not like, oh yeah, babe, go ahead. Go have your, girls' night in and have fun with them. And I hope you enjoy it. And I'll just be in this room if you ever need me. But no, he's not like that. He's going to be like, I have to be there too. Why can't I be there? Like, dude, you're literally with her 24/7. Man, everyone needs their own space, okay? If you don't need your space, your wife probably needs some space. Like, okay, he has a disability, but that does not mean the world revolves around him, okay? His wife has a life too. And his wife has been taking care of him. She's around him 24/7. I don't understand why he can't give her some space. I don't get it. And her being in the bathroom and then him complaining that she's in the bathroom for too long. This sounds bad. Alright, moving on. My family is from South Asia, but we live in the States. My parents loved my older brother and tolerated me. They expected me to just stay home and take care of them and my brother. That wasn't for me. I got a partial scholarship to a state school and got out. I worked the 4 years of my undergrad and was fortunate enough to get a full scholarship for my after degree. So I graduated university with only a small debt and 2 degrees. I found a career that I really enjoy and a husband who loves me. My parents paid for my brother's education and he does very well for himself. But he has chosen to have 5 children and they all go to private school and have all kinds of extracurricular activities. And his wife is a stay-at-home mum even though they have a nanny. I know 5 young children would be difficult to manage. I'm just saying that she has a degree as well, but they have chosen to be a one-income household. We are expecting our first child. We waited a few years before deciding to start our family. We will be stopping at 2 and my husband will be getting a vasectomy afterwards. We are very much in agreement about our future. My parents, however, have decided that they are going to sell their home and come live with us. I told my husband that I did not want them living with us and he concurred. So I told them no. They said that they already listed the home and that a dutiful daughter would take care of her parents in their old age. I said that if they gave me all their money from their sale of the home, I would find them a nice retirement home where they could live and that I would pay the bills until they passed away. They didn't like that idea very much. They called me an ungrateful child and that it was expected of me. I sent them a check for 1 year's worth of rent, food, utilities, and sundries. I said I moved out 1 year after I turned 18 and that they were responsible for me up to that point. I then told them not to contact me again without going through my lawyer. I have been playing whack-a-mole, blocking all of their attempts to reach me, and all of the family members both in the States and back home that are calling me an ass. My brother contacted me and said that I was making the family look bad by not taking them in, so I gave him the choice of either taking them in himself or never bringing it up to me again, or I would be going no contact with him as well. So, was I too harsh, and does that make me an ass? I should probably add that they don't approve of me marrying a person not from their culture and religion, so they didn't contribute to our wedding even though they did attend. No. They don't have to look after their parents if they don't want to. Like, parents should not be having kids with the thought of the kid looking after them in the future. Okay? You want to have kids because you want to have kids, not because you want to use your kids. Okay? Jeez. This is why so many people nowadays just aren't having kids. Because they don't want the kid to come out into this freaking messy world and live through it. Like, why? Why would you do that to your kid? No, but honestly, I feel like you should only have a kid if you can provide for the kid and make sure that the kid lives a happy life. Don't have a kid because you want to solve your marriage problems, you want them to look after you, or to fulfill some fantasy, okay? Oh, honestly. Parents having kids and then automatically being like, okay, now we're old, your turn to take care of us. No. You don't expect that if you did not even help your kid at all. It's also the fact that the parents did not even consult them first before selling the house. You know, the parents are like, okay, well, we're going to move in with you now, so we're going to sell our house, and yeah. Huh? And the freaking brother, like, don't be complaining if you're not going to take in your own parents yourself. Like, you're just being a hypocrite now. Alright, moving on. I just completed my treatment for a medical issue that affected my body. I had gained weight due to this medical condition and also medication, and none of my old clothes were fitting anymore. I bought new fitting clothes, but for my husband's birthday party, he asked me to wear one of my old dresses that was one of his favorites. To appease him, I said yes, although I didn't feel comfortable wearing it, especially after the weight gain. He was at the restaurant with his family and his friends when I arrived with my sister. As soon as he saw me walking in, he busted out laughing. He pointed at the dress and was going hysterical, saying, "Oh my God." I felt so incredibly mad, especially when the others started laughing as well. One of his friends started whistling in a mocking tone. I turned around instantly and walked out, and my sister followed me. I went home and cried a little, but he kept calling nonstop. He came home and started talking about how oversensitive I was and that it was just a natural reaction he had upon seeing me in this dress again after all this time. He said I overreacted and made a scene over nothing. He also said I ruined his birthday and urged me to get therapy for this oversensitivity that I'm inflicting upon him. I need to explain the way he laughed more. He first started giggling and tried to cover his mouth. Then in a matter of seconds he bursted out laughing in the middle of the restaurant. The guests were confused. Then they must have understood why he was laughing because they joined in, and his friend whistled at me mockingly while repeatedly turning his head like something caught his attention. Could it be that I overreacted? It could just be me getting overwhelmed because joking and laughing is not new when it comes to him. He's the kind to tease about any and everything, even with family. The kids also. He also said he was caught off guard, and so I shouldn't blame him for his reaction. Why would he laugh at her? Like, is that really a natural reaction to have? I don't think that's a natural reaction to have, to laugh at someone mockingly. Even if you're caught off guard, you don't just randomly start laughing at someone like, what? Huh? That's not a natural reaction. Only bullies do that. Literally, he said, "You're just too sensitive." Yeah, that's what bullies say, you know? They hurt other people's feelings and they're like, "You're just too sensitive, that's why." I met my wife 3 years ago. We got married 9 months ago. We have a baby boy together that she got pregnant with while we were engaged. My wife used to be a sex worker. No judgment on that, please. She did what she had to do to survive. My parents were always being skeptical about her and lots of times asked if I wanted to settle down with her. When she got pregnant, they went nuts and demanded a DNA test. They refused to attend the wedding till the DNA test was done, which caused a huge problem. They ended up missing the wedding, obviously. The test was done because my wife wanted to prove a point, and eventually my parents made amends and we reconciled. They started visiting, and yesterday noticed the photo of the DNA test that I hang in the living room. They asked about it, and I told them that it serves as a reminder for why they didn't attend my wedding. They were stunned and livid when I mentioned that. I tell any guest the same thing I told them. Mom and Dad were mad and asked me to repeatedly take it down, saying I'm being too harsh on them and refusing to let go of the past, as well as embarrassing them to the other family members. I refused to take it down. They begged, then refused to come over anymore till I remove it. My brother thinks it's petty and childish and said I should take it down. My wife does not mind having the photo up. up. She laughs about it sometimes, but she's still carrying some hurt that was caused by what happened. And second of all, no, she no longer does sex work. It's all in the past. And did I mention that my brother and I aren't close? He's known as the crackhead in the family. So that's that. Yo, I love this husband. Hey, this is the husband that you should be, man. You just trust your wife because you trust your wife. And the fact that he's just on her side and backing her up. Now that's the kind of husband we all want. Good stuff. They were right to do that, honestly. Like, why are the parents going crazy when the parents aren't the one marrying the wife? You know what I mean? Like, let your son deal with it. He loves her. He trusts her. So believe him. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.